5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll say 1. What's up, everybody? We're back with Orange Club Podcast. Matt Jordan, Charlie Kramer, Signer Weninger, here in the beautiful, somewhat beautiful state of Wisconsin.
Cheeseheads.
Yeah. See, right here is nice, but
Rest of it ain't so pretty.
yeah, well, anyway.
A lot of farmland.
As you can see, we're on a lake right now. I don't know, where are we? Do you
I
know
don't
what
know
lake it
what
is?
lake it's called, but it's in the town of Saint Germain.
That's dope.
So,
Saint Germain.
Mm-hmm.
all right. So first and foremost, the OJ. Got to do a little sippy sip.
So cringe. Good.
It's pretty good. It's
I like it.
comparable to the kids' OJ.
Yeah, I think the kids OJ has the upper leg on this one, but you know,
Well, the kids' OJ was also Minute Maid. I think Minute Maid's better.
than the
Also, I had to
Simply
come
Orange.
clean. I don't have any orange juice in my cup. Sorry, class. I just brushed my teeth. And that's like one of the worst
do.
feelings in the world. After you brush your teeth and drinking orange juice. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck. Anyway, so the date right now is June. Give me a minute. June 13th.
Last time we had a podcast was what, early
Dude,
May?
should we both
Really May.
turn our chairs in a little bit so we can hear each other better? I hear Matt fine, but
That's why I was saying that you should talk normally before to test out.
I thought you were making a joke like,
No.
oh, I have headphones on. I thought you were actually making a joke. Okay, well, let's just scoot in.
Anyway, well, they do that. It's June 13th, so that means about, 10 days ago, right? Yeah, 10 days ago we graduated from high school. No longer in the generic school system anymore. We were free men. Well, somewhat men.
Yeah, sort of.
But as we kept that in mind, thinking about that, thinking about this episode, we came up with the idea just to share some of our favorite high school memories.
So first I want to say,
Here we
since the last episode we were talking, and we had talked about Warzone and how the gaming was good, and we had not yet gotten our first dub. And since
Oh, yeah,
then,
had we not?
since then we have had a dub.
Had we not yet? Had
No.
we not yet gotten that? Oh.
I've had
Wow.
3.
I've had 2.
Matt, little superstar, clutched up a dub with his brother somehow.
On the first game with him.
Yeah, and
Still
I had
don't know how
9
that
kills.
happened.
and then you guys had played.
We played one duo game, and
Yeah,
in
I
the
was
first game we played,
sniping like crazy.
Matt had snipes from prison, and
But
seen
you
him.
guys, you and your brother had played a good amount after that, and it had been almost impossible to even get close to a dub, right?
Well, no, we haven't really played duels that much since.
Mm.
Because
But
by
I
the time we
remember your brother saying "Oh my gosh, how did we even do that?"
well, yeah, because of the first.
you guys also won
Yeah.
before duos existed, so you guys were doing duos in a trio
Oh
lobby.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's true. Crazy.
Anyway, besides that, I'm just saying favorite high school memories. Thank you, Sander. But does anyone want to go first with that?
I don't really have that many.
You don't have any memory of high school?
So are we saying
I'll have
actually
I'll say
being
a
at
couple.
school, or just while you are in school?
Just in
My high school years, or from being at school?
high school years.
I don't know, just hanging out with the boys, honestly.
That's a good one. I like that.
You said you have a couple?
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton, I loved, our basketball team, and, I also liked, the DECA trip, and I also liked, when we first started this, and, we're talking about it, and, all that stuff, and then at lunch, I don't remember how it happened, but, Nate and I, and sometimes Matt, and sometimes Charlie, and sometimes Corm would always get Snapple, and then, I don't know how it started again, but
The Snapple tax.
we started a Snapple tax where at the end of every lunch you would just give your Snapple cap to Nate or Matt, and we would throw it in a locker in the basement.
Well, so there's this locker in the basement that doesn't have a lock on it for some reason. And it's been there since freshman year, and Nate and I, we used to always go down there and snack break. Nate Geelan, who we're talking about, a good friend of ours, And he brought a lock from home. And since freshman year, we've had a lock on there. We would just take it out during the summers and bring it back in the school year. And just keep random crap in it. But this year, we took every Snapple we had. We took the cap off, and we put it in the locker. And we want to see how many caps we can fit in the locker. The sad thing is we never got to complete it because of quarantine. And I'm guessing the custodians had a surprise when they
Well, they had to
opened it
bust
up.
through Nate's lock too.
Well, yeah. But we were gonna clean it out ourselves. We didn't want the custodians to do that because
There was also that
probably paying for them.
there was also that little stool from like the locker room or something like that in
Oh
there.
yeah.
I really
Well,
wish that
Done
locker
deal.
didn't have like a top little cuddy or whatever you'd call it, and also that like vent was a little bit bigger so that you could literally fill it like to the top.
Yeah.
So that when you open it, just spills out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were getting there. I want to say there were at least like
Couple hundred.
a couple hundred. Like you would open it and they wouldn't quite spill out yet, but there was
It was a fat
good stack. Yeah.
That's a funny one.
And I remember like Nate took a pen or something like that and tried to break the bottom of it open as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good times.
No, he brought a screwdriver from home. Because
That's what it was.
we've been
Brought a
meaning to do that since
screwdriver.
freshman year. We're like, we should like, unscrew the bottom, just like have a secret compartment. But I don't think he brought the right type of screwdriver or something, and then we just forgot about it.
No, what happened was that you could fit it in the hole in the bottom, but when you tried to angle it up, it would just bend the metal. It wouldn't pop the bottom out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Which is sad.
But Matt, favorite high school memory? Where's
I mean, one of the most interesting ones, I think it was freshman year. Like I said earlier, that we'd always have we have snack break at our
You
school.
should turn around your mic. You got it backwards.
We have snack break at our school, and it's like 15 minutes to just eat snacks. It's probably just a way the school to make more money because of the a la carte. Probably make bank.
It was nice though.
Yeah.
Have a little break.
But anyway, we would always go to the basement where the locker was. And I remember freshman year, there used to be a water fountain down there. And towards the end of the year, there's a trash can in the basement because I think cleaning stuff out or something. I don't know. And I remember like a big one, like one that you would have at your house to like the garbage truck would pick up. I remember we like leaned it on the water fountain perfectly so we'll press the button. And then then the water would go in the thing. We filled it like all the way up, and we would also have like trash can like races to see who could get the best time. I remember Brandon
Trash can races?
Yeah, like one person's pushing the other person in the trash.
Oh
can.
wow.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
Yeah, I can't believe they don't like patrol down there.
Yeah,
You'd
they
think-
took the water fountain out, I think, because of us. But
That's funny.
anything, Charlie, other than
I mean, kind of like everything outside of school. I don't know. Like, the people are cool. Some of the teachers are cool. Besides that, I'm just kind of like
I guess you are pretty
happy.
quiet in school
Yeah,
and
I'm
stuff.
pretty quiet. Keep a low profile. But I don't know, I'm just glad to be done, to be honest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just like, I can already feel like high school being blocked out of my memory, sort of. Like, I've already forgotten so much. But that's all right. On to bigger and better things.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right, people?
Mm-hmm. Another one I have is just last year, junior year, in like April-ish, our choir took a trip to Carnegie Hall and sang, and that was super fun because not necessarily that's like one of the most.
Yeah, and that's like fun stuff in like school that I never did. So
Mhm.
I feel like you'd have more of a reason to have a good memory
Mhm.
of something.
I was more involved.
That's true.
Charlie had 90% of his time dedicated to gymnastics, though.
Yeah,
I like it.
but it was so like not just necessarily just singing at Carnegie Hall, like one of the most famous auditoriums in the world, but just like spending time in the hotel and just wander around New York City. Like our choir teacher's like, okay, you have like 5 hours, just walk around the city or do
Yeah,
whatever
Matt
you
was
want.
telling me about that the other day. I was like, there's like how did they just like let you go?
Mm-hmm.
We have
in one
phones.
of the biggest cities
Yeah.
in the world, but like
that was on the Deca trip, Dirk was like, "All right, you guys have 8 hours to wander around like this city."
Yeah,
and,
I
like,
mean,
Universal
I
Studios.
think it's really cool that they do that, but I just like they won't even let you go to a different Spartan hour without a pass, but they'll let you.
Well, I mean, Miss Brenna and Mr. Jurek are pretty like chill people.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess
If it was a
that's
different
true.
teacher, if like
Yeah.
Karen Boyd was
oh,
the one
dude.
doing it, then it'll be a different story.
Yeah, that's
So-
true. It's just surprising because like that's a huge city. That's cool though.
One might say the biggest in America.
The Big Apple.
Yeah. Num num num. But
But
yeah.
I like how our high school like does trips and stuff like that, because not every high school like has opportunities for kids to like even get out of state or do much. You know, like the farthest someone might go is like to Rochester for some like baseball tournament. You know,
Yeah.
something like
Not
that.
much in Rochester. Mayo Clinic, but it's not like you can,
Yeah.
vibe out there.
Mm-hmm.
Another memory that just came to mind, I think it was like sophomore year or something. It was Nate again. We went on a Spanish club excursion or whatever. We went to this place called Cena de Ana, which is near my house actually. It's like a restaurant. But it's like kind of like Papa Murphy's, but for like Mexican food. Like they like have it, whatever, prepackaged and everything. Then
Yeah.
you take it home and bake it. And they're like showing us how to make stuff, and they gave us some like, I think some Mexican soda or something. And it's like the actual bottle caps and stuff. And like, oh, does anyone have a bottle cap opener? Because one, it's really on there, and plus it hurts when you try to open
Yeah.
it. And also, Mr. Smalling, Senor Smalling, the Spanish teacher, is like, oh, it's fine. And he goes around to every single one and just boom, 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 boom.
Like with his wedding ring or something.
No, it was just his hand, with his fist, with his palm. And Nate and I are like, what the heck? He's not human. Because we always thought he was a little
offbeat, a little quirky.
Yeah, a little random. But then we're like, what the heck just happened? That was so weird.
I'm hoping everyone can hear us fine because we're not wearing headphones because Sanders ended up running out of battery and we just thought, why not switch it up? Change it up. Switch it up. Anyways, I think it should be fine. But
yeah, apologies if that's the case. But in other news, so recently, as in like a couple days ago from when we're recording this, PS5 came out, and then
oh yeah, that's
over,
right. We want to
like,
talk about that.
Christmas, Xbox released the Xbox like Series X. Is that what it was?
Something like that.
so.
I don't know. It's like a fridge.
I don't know the name of it, but both interesting. They're pretty identical in terms of like processors and graphics and everything. It's just like the
It's
games
interesting.
that they
We've got a mixed bag right here.
Yeah, Charlie's on PC, Matt's on PS4, and I'm on Xbox.
Yeah, I can't really say I lean one way or the other, but
Well, you've never had, like, don't have a
yeah,
new
I mean,
gen
I've had
console, so.
yeah, I've had a PS3. It's ancient.
Doesn't feel like it should be ancient, but it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like, if you think about Xbox 360, that's ancient.
I have some great memories tied up with the Xbox
Yeah.
360.
Mm-hmm. Remember, it was like my brother's technically, but our first one, because we had the white one, then they came out the black one, which is like better or whatever. I remember when we first got the original, like the white original one, it kept getting red ringed. Remember that was the thing?
yeah, I do remember that.
That's so.
How did that happen?
I don't remember the details of it, but I remember just constantly doing that. And then I remember we got the black one because it wasn't supposed to get red ringed.
Doesn't it like
I don't know.
you can't
why.
use it after it gets red ringed, right?
Well, you can fix it, but then the problem was once we fixed it, then it just get red ringed again. Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why that was a thing.
I remember that. It was like I don't know what to call it, but like almost like a spooky tale.
Mhm.
Like, ooh, you get the red ring of death.
I mean, it was just annoying, honestly.
What do you
because,
what draws you to each of your individual consoles?
I've had Xbox before, and then I remember before I got the PS4, I watched like a ton of like videos and research about it, and just seemed like the majority of like just PlayStation was just better gameplay and just better flow. So I just chose that, and I'm very happy that I got that. Honestly,
What draws you to Xbox, Sander?
I had the 360 and I liked it, and then I didn't play anything for like a couple years from like freshman through sophomore year, I didn't get anything until summer going into junior year was when I got the Xbox One off of eBay.
How much was it off of eBay?
Wait,
don't
so your
remember.
Xbox you have now is from off of eBay?
Yeah.
Did
It
you
was-
buy it new or just?
It was like lightly used because it was like it's like $50 difference between like new and lightly
Yeah.
used. So
Just
it's like
like
might as well
open box or
save
something?
that much money. But I know like a ton of people that I was planning on playing with have like Xbox, so it's nice but that was before most cross-platform was
Yeah.
available.
Yeah, I just remember like at least when we were younger, it wasn't about like which one was better. It was just like what your friends have,
Yeah,
and then it's like, oh well, I want to be able to play games with you. So
yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna get
that was my thinking.
The thing
Yeah,
with me, I never had like multiplayer until like this year because I didn't. It was just like
Don't
another
wanna buy live.
expense.
Yeah,
I didn't want to like.
that's the one thing I like, not having to pay for live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, thank goodness PlayStation Plus is like $50 for the year or whatever,
Yeah,
which is not that bad. But back like when I was younger, it's like I don't even make money at all.
Yeah.
But like now that I have jobs, like yeah, it's easier.
another thing for me is I think it's just personal preference, but I like having the left toggle stick like higher up with my thumbs because I feel like it's just easier. But I don't know, I'm used to it, so
Mhm.
it probably makes
Yeah.
a difference. I just like how the controller feels,
More
but again, that's because I'm
ergonomical.
used to it.
is that a real word? Ergonomical? It is, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
But it's all preference, and I mean it's done fine for me. The
Now that I
controller's
think
been
about it too, you know how I mentioned the other day, if you just had a computer connected to a controller, you wouldn't have to pay for online. That would be nice.
Yeah,
And if you get Windows, which usually that's the way you'd go,
yeah,
you can have it has all the Xbox like
yeah. Windows and
One
Xbox are like
sign-in
the same thing.
yeah.
Yeah, because doesn't Windows own Xbox or something like that, or is it the other way around?
Microsoft.
Yeah, Microsoft.
Yeah, Microsoft has what it is.
Yeah.
Billy Gates
Shout out gamers. Gamers around the world.
So,
an oppressed group of people.
but now that so much cross-platform is available, it like
yeah, thank God for
now it's like console
cross-platform.
wars. Because
Mhm.
I remember just when cross-platform for Minecraft came out was right when us three started figuring it out and trying to play.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then
And that took a little bit too.
yeah,
But you have to have at
It
least
took a
for
while.
computer, you have to have a certain version. You have
it's
to have the Windows
Java,
10
right?
instead of Java, which
And
is
then-
fine. But
And then we played some Fort and Warzone.
Which I do have to say, I do like Warzone better than
Warzone is
Fortnite.
so much fun.
yeah,
I didn't think I would like it as much as I do,
Mhm.
but because I had never, the only other COD game that I had was Black Ops 2,
Mm.
and I mean I liked it, but I hadn't really played anything since that's like that. So
yeah.
it's great.
I wonder what the next big game will be.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's the new Call of Duty Black Ops. That'll be the next Call of Duty game.
Aren't they
coming out.
refurnishing Black Ops 2 or something like that?
No, if they're doing that, it'll be the original one. But I think it might be a whole.
Wait, there's a new Black Ops?
Yeah, because there's a new Call of Duty game every October.
Yeah, they release it every year,
Wow.
and they switch out between Activision and
Infinity Ward.
Ward.
And there was another Sledgehammer, but they kind of dropped out.
They're
I'm pretty
irrelevant now.
Sure. Well, wouldn't say that. I think they just stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Only like this year, I think they just announced or something.
I think
know.
Valorant is like a dud, at least in my eyes.
What?
Valorant?
It's,
Isn't that what it's called?
what?
Is that a game?
Yeah, exactly.
I've never
What?
played. I've never played that game.
Exactly. What'd you?
Yeah, Valorant. He said, "What is that?" So exactly.
Oh, I thought you meant when you said, "Is that a game?" You said exactly. I was like, "What?"
Yeah, because he didn't even know what the game was.
I don't even know. What
I
Yeah,
don't know what
it's
that
like
is.
a.
Sounds familiar. I feel like
It's
I've heard
that
it
one
before.
that like Ninja's been testing the waters in.
I don't.
I haven't
follow
kept up with
Ninja.
Ninja.
I
in a
don't
year.
either, but
It's
I
a
just know that
Pinterest.
like he's been playing that.
Huh.
If you watch Ninja and you watch this podcast, please leave. Saying
Exit
that
the
now.
chat.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it new?
Kind of like when Warzone picked up. Was
Is
when
it a Royale game? Or is it just like a first-person shooter?
Oh, I've seen. Yeah.
it's
it's like-
weird. It's,
it's
like
more
a
like Apex.
Halo
It's more
COD
like
remix.
yeah.
I don't even know what to call it.
It's more like sci-fi, but it's kind of
I don't
realistic.
think it's battle royale
Yeah.
because
Oh,
it's
really?
like teams. I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
from what I understand.
I
But
feel like mostly for first-person shooter games, it's just Call of Duty and Battlefield that
Yeah.
controlled the
Yeah.
market. Because they're the most well-done games.
Yeah.
yeah,
The one thing that's annoying is the 50 gigabyte updates for Warzone. That's like every other
Yeah.
week. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
they're gonna have to cap it out at some point.
Well, it's
They
like
probably gotta stop
download
doing
50
it in
gigs,
the
but
summer
it's
sometime.
Yeah.
It's like they download 50 gigs, but it only takes up an additional like 4 or 5 each update, which is interesting because
Yeah.
they just have to rewrite so much of the
You
software.
just have to have that much space in order
to
to
download it.
do it.
Mm-hmm.
Should we talk things summer?
Yeah, let's jump into summer.
What are you thinking about?
Just what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. I mean, we all leave in August.
Yep.
15th.
We just have to cram in some work, some fun, some entertainment, which is fun. I don't know where I'm going with this, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Lake days. Those are in Minnesota. That's like a must-have.
Yeah. So when Sandra and I were thinking, we were just saying like, we could just talk things that we like to do in the summer. Which, what came to mind was things like lake days, things we're doing right now, which is
Yeah, and right after we finish this, we're gonna hop on that boat back there.
chilling in the lake, at the bin. What about you?
Oh, sorry. Mostly work. Are you gonna have a job this summer?
I'm gonna apply for a job right when I get back from here. Yeah.
I have 2 jobs now. I'll be working a lot. Hanging out with friends. And figure out stuff for college. You know.
Pretty standard.
Yeah.
I don't know, cause most of the big things got canceled that I
Mm-hmm.
was planning on doing.
Same here.
Yeah.
So,
Like what?
like vacations. Stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
So,
Where were you gonna go?
well, I was gonna go to Mexico on PH again.
Oh, yeah, that's right. When
Yeah.
was that supposed to be?
July.
July.
How
That
long
would've
are
been
you guys
nice.
usually there?
A week.
So, I still need to write to them saying sorry.
Well, it's not that I get there in time. If
I
you
know.
want to warn them.
I
Anyway.
know.
And also just like usually we go somewhere just for like, or I just go somewhere sprung up, like find somewhere by myself or see Andrew or something, or just
Mm-hmm.
travel somewhere.
Yeah.
But nope.
What's an Indiana summer like?
I don't know.
We talked about Indiana last time.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been there in the summer?
Yeah. It's not like I don't know the summer life in Indiana. I just spend time with my brother and
Yeah.
sister-in-law.
It's
But-
really nice out.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
I like the breeze. It was way louder when we got here, but I feel like it's not as loud anymore.
No, it's calmed down a little
Every
bit.
now and then the waves pick up, but
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm kind of in the same boat as Matt. Got 2 jobs as of now. And then, off days, get together with these guys, try and do some stuff.
yeah, maybe.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see how Sandra behaves.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if I want to hang out with Sander, but
I'm on 2 strikes already.
2.5. What summer foods do you like? Because for some reason there's like I guess a lot of stuff's like whether it's in season or not. Like
Watermelon,
corn on the cob.
popsicles,
Corn on the
sorbet, I feel
cob.
like, or ice cream. I don't know.
What's the deal with summer food? I'm just kidding. Sorry. Yeah, watermelon is like a really stereotypical one. I wonder if that's like do you think that holds true internationally?
well, it just depends if it's in season or not. Oh, you're gonna have
It's like most
can't really
citrus
grow
fruit.
watermelon in the winter.
It's like most fruit is more abundant during the summer because you can grow it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder how it compares to like European country, say. I wonder what like they think of. I doubt they think of watermelon.
Yeah.
Maybe they do. I don't know.
Maybe. Probably
But-
different fruits that we don't even know, or we can't even think of.
Yeah.
One thing that I like is like a grill type of day. I don't know what it is.
barbecue.
Yeah.
Those are good. When you have like the paper plate and you just have like a burger and like some
Yeah.
cheap potato chips and stuff like that.
The lap table.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Even just like 4th of July.
Yeah.
4th of July. Food.
Yeah, it's almost like it's almost hard to think about because I feel like this summer is going to be so dull. It's going to be such a blank because I wonder how willing people are even going to be to like do stuff or make events or
I mean, stuff are slowly opening up, so that's nice.
yeah.
I feel like most people have forgotten about Corona, honestly, especially because all the riots, just like or protests and things like that. There's no like social distancing during that, so I mean, like, it's not on the top of people's minds unless you're actually like paranoid or you're in, like, what's this expression? What's the term? Like you have
Paranoia?
no, like if you're at risk. If you're at risk for
Vulnerable?
vulnerable, I guess, for if you get it, it's not good
Susceptible?
news. If it's not, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
some people,
Susceptibility.
yeah. Because like for us, if we get it, we'll probably most likely be fine. Of course, there's some cases people are normal, they're perfectly healthy, and they just die. But odds are we'll be fine if we get it.
Yeah.
But
Are there any internet memes that I'm unaware of?
femboy hooters.
That's true.
I was unaware of that one until yesterday. When we went to a femboy Hooters.
Out here, I keep asking myself, I mean, it's, you love it and you hate it. I keep asking myself, what do you even do out here? Because once you've gone on the boat and swam, you can only do that so much in one day.
I feel like you get bored pretty easily though, or
Yeah.
like, because it's not a bad thing, but
Yeah.
you're like on your phone a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, I wish the weather was nicer. It's nice right now, but I wish it was nicer those few days. And then when I have those kind of days, I just don't want to do anything.
Yeah. It was raining and windy and cold for
And
like
honestly,
the last 2 days.
I really don't get bored that easily. I just want to lay low because I know when I get back, I'm going to be super busy. So,
Fair.
I don't know. I just use it as a chance to literally do nothing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
It is nice to decompress for a couple of days. You know,
Yeah.
don't get that opportunity much, especially with Matt and I working a lot recently, and Charlie's had a lot of gymnastics picking up again, and yeah, it's a nice mental break, especially right after school.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like perfect timing, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Because like when you have like something like a big assignment over your head for like months or something like that, and you like finally get it done, it's just like you feel such a mental like weight fall off or something like that. That's like once we graduated, it felt so nice that I don't have to worry about those like daily assignments or like that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I still feel that because I need to figure out my job situation.
That's fair.
Because, so I've been at home. I work at for you guys back at home. I work at I think I said this before, the activity center at our school, which is like a lifetime
What's
at
the
our
timer
school. Like 20 seconds.
at? Okay.
But that, of course, got shut down because of quarantine or Corona or
I
COVID.
just heard it.
Yeah, so did I.
Because of COVID, and like I was still getting paid, but my dad wanted me to get another job. I don't know, so I got another job at the country club near our house, working at like the tennis booth place because I have a friend that works there too. But right when my boss at the country club wanted me to be closing every day, the activity center opened up again, and they already have a set schedule. Because I initially told my boss, "Oh, when it's open,
Mm-hmm.
I can work as much as you can." But that was during the time that our governor said maybe mid-July it was gonna open back up. So now need to figure out how am I gonna do this. So that's where I'm at, and I'm stressed.
Yeah.
But
That's fair. It is tough. Like I've had that happen a couple times where I've gotten like I don't communicate to both my managers and like I get double scheduled for both jobs at the same time, and it's just super chaotic for a couple days while I beg people to take a shift for me, and it just gets kind of annoying. But it is nice to have money because like college isn't cheap, and neither is like want to have some spending money
Nice to have money.
because college ain't cheap.
I don't know why, but I always think of like how much working now is actually going to do towards your money towards college. I always feel like it's not even going to put a dent in it.
No, but the biggest thing
In
is
terms
savings.
of the overall cost.
And
yeah,
also
I
just,
feel like you can't actually, like, I mean, you can, but I feel like you can't do that much until you're actually out of college. Which is why loans are so nice, but
you don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to be paying off loans till you're 30.
Like I've made a thing with my parents where I'm paying for like a set like thousands amount, and it's nice because I'm part of my job is to do the government loans, like you can do a max of like 5,500 your first year, 6,000 your second year, 7,000 your third year, and 7,000 your last year, and like I'm gonna try and not take out a loan this year and try and just pay that out of pocket. So I'm just trying to work as much as possible so I can like pay off the $5,000 at like 2,000 at the end of my first semester and then 2,000 at the end of my second and still have spending money.
Yeah, same here, because, like, I did a good job with scholarships, so that helped, and I don't think I had to take loans for for sure, I don't think the first couple years. But I had to pay for, like, spending money at college and books and stuff. And, like, you want to save. You need, if you don't, like,
I'm
save
not saying
money,
I don't understand that you need to
but-
work and you need money.
I know.
but
I'm just saying, in my head, and I'm not like teaching or saying that this is like how you do it, but in my head, I always think like, for some reason, like, whatever I make now, there's no way it's going to be enough to even help. Which I know anything helps, but I don't know why. It just seems weird to me when I think about it. Just because it's like so much money.
Really?
It's hard to comprehend for me.
But I guess you just think about, like, do you know what you're paying for?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you paying for, like, your, like, personal stuff and, like, whatnot too? Because
Well,
I have
probably.
to pay for part of my tuition.
Well, spending money, and then I have, like a small FAFSA loan, and then I'll probably have to take out a normal regular student loan through my school or something. And then my parents have been helping me save for college, so I don't know. I'm just gonna work as much as I can, I guess.
Yeah, and that's also a good thing to develop the habit of saving and things like that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Which I think I'm already pretty good about.
I feel like part of the reason feel like I'm making progress is just like when you get paid every other like Friday or Tuesday for me, it's nice to see like 900 go into the bank because it feels like that's 1/5 of what I have to pay for my tuition the first year for like my part of the deal. So it's nice, and then I need stuff for spending money and all that jazz. So I mean,
all that jazz.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to pay for when you're an adult, and it's not.
We're not even
appealing.
like really
I know.
adults
I'm just
yet,
thinking
too.
about
I know.
it.
I'm just saying it's crazy that like
Insurance
we're not paying
and
for
have to worry about credit and
or
all
even
that.
just water bills, electricity,
Rent
dumb
and
shit like crap
mortgage.
like that.
Utilities.
Exactly.
Adulting is hard.
No thanks. Yeah. I don't know yet.
From what I'm told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how well these mics actually pick up what's going on around us.
Like the birds.
Near the water and some birds.
I kind of want to put my mic right over by the water. I'm going to see if that does anything.
All right. Go for it.
Oh, he does that. Oh.
Wow.
This is quality content.
Quality.
Is this quality entertainment or what?
So I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, we set out like a Instagram suggestion thing.
Yesterday? No,
2
day
days ago,
before.
I think. And one of the somebody said how to beat the heat.
Shade.
Yeah. I don't know how else to say. Air
Water.
conditioning? Water.
Yeah. Air conditioning, water, shade. Next.
Don't wear a jacket.
Didn't someone say travel destinations?
Yeah.
I don't quite know what to.
Well, I didn't say how to beat the heat.
What?
Said summer topics.
No. How to beat the heat. That's when somebody
Oh,
suggested.
I was like, what?
I think that was
On the
falling
Instagram
under.
s-
Oh.
suggestions I was talking about.
No, I got it.
I don't know. Hopefully that helps you. If you don't know how to beat the heat, I mean, like,
Swimming?
just struggling.
Swimming.
Well, I
in
just think
this
they meant,
cold
like,
water.
how would we? Shall
Oh.
we talk about it? You know?
So how would you beat the heat, Charlie?
Swimming, if it's available. I mean, AC is always really nice.
Yeah.
At least in the summer. Get a ice cold sody pop. Maybe a popsicle, a bomb pop.
Ooh, those are good.
Oh, a bomb pop sounds so bomb.
I haven't had that in a while.
Classic red, white, and blue bomb pop.
Or even our popsicles, just ice and corn syrup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's ice. It's like
Well, I
it's
don't think it's
water.
straight corn syrup.
Yeah.
It's water, food coloring, and like some assorted flavorings.
Artificial flavor.
Like a frozen slushy.
Exactly.
That sounds good too. Like an icy.
They usually give me stomach aches.
Really? I like them. How else? A fan.
Yeah. Fan. I feel like this is all like super self-explanatory.
Stand behind Sander. He's nice with all. Cast
Yeah.
a big old shadow.
Got some shade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sounds about.
that's all I got.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that's worthwhile in the Instagram suggestions?
I'm trying to remember what people
Um,
said.
Someone said travel destinations and physical activities.
What we've been doing up here is walks and throwing a football
Mhm.
and swimming when it was warm because the water is very, very cold.
Feels good though.
Yeah.
I actually oddly enjoyed it.
Once you get in, yeah, it takes a minute, but you're fine for like a couple minutes, then you kind of have to come out.
Mm-hmm.
But my man over here,
My man Bugs.
Hey y'all.
he was too scared.
He went
That's not
swimming the
true. I
first
went
night.
swimming. I was saying, you know what? I'm not gonna swim. And then everyone was like, "Come on, jump in." I'm like, "Bro, I'm not even wearing a swimsuit. I told you I'm not going in. I already made up my mind."
There it
Uh-huh.
is.
It was fun when I did, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of miss having a boat. Lake days are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Can hear very distantly right now someone blasting American
Kids.
Kids by Kenny Chesney in their boat.
That reminds me, every time Santa turns his car on and puts his phone in, that pops up because like saved on the Apple Music, whatever.
Yeah, what happens is my car defaultly plays the first alphabetical song in the music app, and that's American Kids by Kenny Chesney.
I bet you hate it.
I hate the first like 5 seconds of that song so much now. Because I just hear. But we could talk about the car ride here, and I don't know.
There's
not
not
much
much-
happened.
I don't know.
There was differing music tastes. Like when Charlie put his music on, Matt would fall asleep, and then Matt would put his music on, and Charlie would fall asleep.
I
And
never
then-
fell asleep though.
Yeah.
I don't. That's the thing. I don't have a problem with his music taste. It's just not what I would go and listen to.
Different. And then it's not even that bad of a drive. Just load it up on snacks.
There's a dragonfly right there.
On your chair?
No.
We got
There's
some
a lot of dragon.
we got some
Hey,
Scooby
dude.
snacks in the car on the way here. I forgot how good those were.
Yeah, Scooby snacks are the best.
And the animal crackers
Oh.
Is there a difference between the yellow box and the blue box?
of Scooby snacks.
Yeah.
We have two of them.
Well, from when I remember having them as a kid, I could have sworn the box and like the package was like blue. instead of
Yeah, so what
Yellow.
the yellow one, those were like the fruit snack kind. The blue ones are like the actual biscuit.
no. I'm saying the fruit snacks.
I've
I
never
swear
seen
they
a
were in a
blue
blue.
fruit snacks. They might have changed. I don't know.
The individual ones.
Yeah.
That
Huh.
we had just now.
No, they were yellow.
They were yellow.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I wonder
They're
if
probably
they
just
even,
different. They probably just changed over the years.
Yeah. I wonder if they still make the biscuit Scooby.
Oh yeah.
They still do. I remember getting them like a year ago ish.
They kind of taste like those cookies on a you get from like a Delta airplane, like a
Yeah.
Biscoff,
They do.
whatever.
Yeah, it's a very distinct taste.
That's actually a good topic. Like snacks you used to have
As a
as a kid,
we were just saying like we had the animal
because
crackers.
it's stuff that
which are
just like
so
kind of pops up in your head. Like
Remember the animal plates, whatever? Zoo plates?
good. I remember those.
love those.
And they had like the different compartments of
yes.
like,
Zoo
for, like
plates were the
vegetables
bomb.
and everything.
Did you
like
ever
the
have those?
microwave meals.
No,
No,
the
no,
physical
like actual plates.
The zoo plates.
Like, they were
whatever. They're called
paper
zoo plates, right?
I don't know. They were like paper plates that were in the faces of animals,
Mm-hmm.
and they had like the ears were
Oh,
sectioned
yeah,
off
yeah,
for like
yeah. I
vegetables
remember
or
that.
something like that.
I remember like the like koala or bear ones that had like the ears.
Yeah.
Like the,
I also
you
remember
remember-
like
do you remember Yogos?
Zoo pals.
the what?
Yogos. Those were like
I think
the best thing. It was like a yogurt covered little fruit center thing,
Google's.
Oh, I do
Yeah.
remember those. I
Like the
haven't seen those in
small
like
little balls.
in years.
and they came in like a pouch.
oh
like a
yeah,
long pouch.
those were so good.
Those were so good.
I also remember as a kid getting like, crap, what were they? I just had them and I lost them. Shoot,
Describe it.
I know.
Dinosaur chicken
I actually
nuggets?
completely forgot what those are
Dinosaur
good too.
chicken
Oh,
nuggets.
Danimals were so good
I never had them. I always saw the commercials with the
with the monkey.
Sprice brothers. Spruce, Cole and what's his face?
Sprouse.
Sprouse.
Yeah.
From Zach and
Colin
Cody.
Dillon.
Yeah.
This might be specific to me,
Zach and Cody, you mean?
but like,
What did I say?
Colin Dillon. Do you not get the
Oh,
joke?
then I said Zach.
I said Zach and Cody.
Matt said Cody, I think.
No, he
What?
said he said Cole and something Sprouse.
But then I said from Zach and Cody.
Yeah.
I said Zach and Cody
Gotcha.
again. I was confused.
This one might be specific to me, but like as a kid, when we would go to where my grandparents lived for the winter in Florida, they would always have Reese's peanut butter cup or the Reese's Puffs. So like whenever I
those
have
are-
those, I always think of like those commercials and like when I was 10 and would have those.
Also, the ones that are like the with the wolf on the box, with little cookies on it.
Oh crap, I forget what those are
you know?
called. Yeah.
Did you ever have it when you rode the bus? The whole bus would sing a song.
Yeah.
Like on field trips and stuff. Yeah.
We even
Just
did
on
that in
my
our
normal
basketball
everyday
team.
bus.
Not on the normal bus, but on field trips.
I remember, for some reason,
Yeah, but on
bus,
my bus.
everyone sang like the Reese's Puffs commercial, or like
Sounds like a
the
fever
filet of
dream.
fish commercial. And it was like the weirdest thing. I don't know why, but like the whole bus was just like screaming it.
I remember on my bus in kindergarten. No, it was first grade. Because kindergarten we had our own bus, so I was half day.
Me too. People think I'm weird for that.
I forgot the bus driver we had. He was like, he was their bus driver for my sister and my brother too, and he's some Turkish dude, and he served in he's Syrian. He served in the Syrian army for some reason too. I don't know why he told us this. Anyway, I remember in first
Hey,
grade.
little guy.
Yeah.
I served in the Syrian
Yeah.
army.
And like the oldest kids in the bus were in 6th grade because Holy Name was K through 6. But anyway, I remember, you know how the little kids always sit in the front because it's like safer or whatever?
Yeah.
I remember on the last day of school, we had like a switch day. So all the little kids would sit in the back
Mhm.
and all the big kids would sit in the front. But the thing is, there was this huge bump that would always go over and the big kids would fly up. I remember when we went over the bump, my head, like this is the ceiling, my head was this close to the ceiling. I
Nice.
flew up. Oh, so fun. What was his name?
That happened once, sophomore year on a bus ride to Holy Name, or no, Holy Family, and like there was some big bump and I remember Sam Capice, almost hitting his head on the ceiling, and he's like, takes a lot of momentum to get some tall guys to almost hit their head on the roof of a bus.
And he's
But-
sturdy too. It's not like he's just
Mm.
skin and bone.
But going back to the song thing. I mean, I don't remember my like everyday bus singing songs, but there are definitely like either like field trips or like basketball or some sporting event where like everyone will sing something. But I just can't think of like my everyday bus
I
singing.
remember we used to sing like Christmas carols and stuff. It was in the winter and winter field trips and stuff.
Yeah,
And I remember the bus driver was always so
There's
annoyed.
almost just like bus culture.
There
Yeah.
is.
It's like you could
yeah.
just
Like
you
someone
could-
will bring a speaker in the back and everyone will just sing the
Yeah.
song. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I remember sometimes I'd bring a little disc CD player. Like I had a portable one to listen to music instead. I had a little blue one. I remember I did that.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember on our bus in like elementary school, there was like a black market trade of those silly bands, like with different animal shapes and stuff.
Oh, that would go around your wrist?
Yeah, those and
remember
also
those.
you know those little
Black
like
market silly bands.
you know those like little like squishy animals.
Yep.
Yeah, you would
I don't
get
know what
in
they're
like
called.
you would get them out of
Squishies.
when you put a quarter in.
They're
and
just
you
called
would,
squishies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember this
those.
one kid on our bus. I actually think it was Andy Rainier that, or his, yeah, I think it was it might have been him. The kid that we saw biking out of the parade.
Yeah.
I remember because he rode my bus, or maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it was a sibling of his. Anyway, doesn't matter. But I remember one person had like a huge chest of like a toolbox looking thing of different compartments. Like
Mhm.
you put like nails and stuff, full of squishies, and we like trade them and stuff. And he was like the kingpin of it. Gosh, it was a weird time.
I remember just having a Minnesota one that I loved wearing around my wrist. I don't know why.
Silly band one.
Yeah.
I like the squishies. Nostalgia. This conversation reminds me of that trend TikTok is like the pictures that seem uncomfortably familiar, whatever.
Or like pictures of an old iPod when like the very old YouTube
Yeah.
logo when it was like still green and brown. Or like
that was a
the
bad
game where you
choice.
throw
It looked like a tiny TV.
The paper.
yeah.
flicker?
the paper flipper into a garbage can
I
and
remember that.
what other games were there? Was Angry Birds,
Jelly
Fruit
Car.
Ninja, Jelly Car,
Jetpack
Doodle-
Joyride.
That game
Jetpack Joyride.
tears.
Doodle Jump,
I'm
Subway
sad
Surfers.
because you know how you can go on your phone and find like
apps that you used to have.
downloaded.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can't find it anymore.
Oh, I think it.
And
They
I'm
made
pretty
it-
sure I've gone through like every
Mm.
single one.
I
but
remember
don't
in
think
middle
you can
school-
download it anymore. It's probably too old.
Yeah,
Squishies.
I remember going in middle school. You would. I feel like a lot of people would check the app store all the time for like games and stuff. But I haven't been on the app store. I feel like unless I know I need to something, I'll
Yeah.
quickly get it. I've never browsed in it for like a year or so.
What was that?
They've changed it so much.
Bike game.
Bike race.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I have Facebook to
Me
play.
too.
With
Yeah,
it.
same here.
Yep.
It's
And
the
I
only
then
reason
all
I
of a
got it.
sudden like cousins and family members start pressing to follow me.
Yeah.
And
I
then
deleted my Facebook.
random
did I.
people request to follow, like meet your friends. Like I don't use this. You don't want? Okay.
How is Facebook still? a
Because of
thing?
moms.
That's true. I just don't understand.
Boomers.
It's a whole different animal of itself.
Yeah.
Oh
I also remember when iFunny was extremely popular.
And Zach still uses it today.
Yeah.
Where else is he supposed to get his memes?
No wonder he's light years behind.
Yeah, he still knows.
I have to believe that iFunny is run by middle schoolers and people who use Reddit.
Yeah.
Like strictly that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly. Well, should we wrap it up since we need to go on the boat and it's only 2:35 and we leave at 4?
Yeah, we've been going for like 50 minutes.
Mhm.
10 minutes left on the second timer.
Yeesh.
Any other closing thoughts for anyone like?
I don't know. I thought about this actually a while ago. If we should do like, not like skits, but like segments that we individually do.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Like,
Little consistent things that.
yeah,
Important.
if at like one point someone talked about like, I mean, this sounds dumb, but I know follows sports.
Yeah.
I mean, better than I do at least. So maybe he talks about a little bit of sports that he.
Yeah.
The recent. That was a bug. And Matt talks about
Other
John
sports.
Mayer is up to. I don't know. That'd actually be a pretty good
Yeah, and then
That'd be
Charlie
funny.
can talk about what's new in the world of gymnastics.
Just what's new in John Mayer's life. Just like Ian and Kanye.
Kanye, yeah.
He's
yeah,
on he's
we'll
on
look-
would you say you're on that tier of following to John Mayer as Ian is to Kanye?
I mean, Ian's like on a bunch of like random ass message boards and weird websites.
Yeah.
So no.
He's on like the
You talking about Binstock?
No,
No.
Ian from the H3 podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. He went to Coachella, right?
Yeah, but he's like a mega.
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
He's like on a lot of weird like websites. But he's like,
I don't
but he's
know
been
what
kicked
it's-
off of them because people accuse him of being
Yeah,
fake.
he's
He's a weird culture.
moderator.
Yeah,
of the, not subreddit, but what's it called?
It's some weird message board. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anyway,
He probably like is on
It's
has
like
his own
next
4chan
tier.
page.
Yeah.
4chan's weird. Have you ever been on there?
no, I just know the meme of like
like
4chan
green
itself.
text. Mm.
What is 4chan?
It's like a really weird, I guess, social media.
What could you
platform.
compare it to?
yeah, I don't
It's
know
closer, I
anything
guess,
about what you guys
if
are
anything,
talking about.
it's closer to like.
Like a Reddit or more like a?
I mean, there's not really like. I don't know. It's just like totally different. There's a lot of weird stuff that happens out there.
Huh.
Anyways, I thought that would be
Yeah, we should talk about
maybe
that more.
interesting. Just like at least give us something because sometimes, well, not
It's
sometimes.
tough
We
to get all
always
three
run
of us
dry.
together sometimes.
Like this is a dry podcast.
Mm-hmm. I also think we're tired too.
Yeah.
It's been a long
I'm
week.
very tired. But that's okay. No one watches this anyways, but seriously, no one watches this. It's all right though.
We do it for us.
It's a fun little thing to do. Do.
Anyway,
And honestly, I kind of like oddly feel like I learned a lot from doing it. Is
like
that
what?
just me? Just like starting from scratch on a project and like
Yeah.
doing it. I just thought it was cool. That's all.
Yeah, because I remember we were at the Robin talking about doing this,
Mm-hmm.
and like we went back to your place and we're just like actually looking on Amazon for mixers and found a cheap one that didn't work. So we had to
Yeah,
send
I
that
hated
back.
That was just a bad experience.
But yeah,
Also, that USB to USB that came with this mixer, but from Best Buy is like $45.
yeah, it's crazy.
And that's like,
And this mixer
over
was like
half the mixer.
yeah,
this mixer was like 70.
exactly.
So
You
Good
gotta be a smart
purchase.
shopper.
Should we close it off?
yeah, how do we? Oh,
Yeesh.
dad joke.
Kick it off with a dad joke. Come on.
Kick it off.
Send it off. I don't know. I graduated high school, but that does not mean I know how to talk.
What has 4 wheels and flies?
A fly.
A garbage truck.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Because it has the flies, like the bugs,
Oh.
and it has 4 wheels.
That's good enough.
Oh,
Alright.
that one's good enough.
Remember,
Okay.
everybody.
All right. Yeah, we'll
number
raise the
2.
mugs to. Oh yeah.
Wait, I have a good one.
Okay. Okay.
Can I tell you a joke about paper?
Sure.
It's terrible.
I don't get it.
Oh, because you can tear paper.
Oh.
Sorry.
Remember to
Stay
Remember to
Stay
stay
fruity.